Good morning, children. This is Shashi here, and today, once again, we are going to study biology. Okay, and in your biology, in previous class, we have studied this part, that is your carbohydrate. We have discussed in detail. Okay, now today we are going to study about which new nutrients. 7 nutrients are there, in which first nutrient carbohydrate we have discussed. Now today we are going to discuss the second type of nutrient, that is proteins. Okay, this part will discuss today, protein. So what is protein or what are proteins? We have to discuss it. So first read the definition. What is given here? Proteins are polymers. They are made of smaller unit, that is called as monomers, and called amino acids. Okay, what are they called? As amino acid. Most proteins present in body of living organisms are made up of amino acid, which are of 20 different types. Our body is unable to produce some of these amino acids. It is essential that these amino acids are present in our body. These are called as essential amino acid. In shortcut we write EAAS. Okay, there are 8 amino acids which are known as essential amino acid. And what are those essential amino acids? Isoleucine, leucine, isin, methionine, then phenylalanine, then threonine, then tryptophan and valine. In fact, the quality of protein is more important than the quality, particularly for children. Okay, so just now we have done the reading part, but we have to understand it. So what are proteins? Proteins are made up of smaller units. Smaller units proteins are made up of. Okay, and these smaller units are called as what? These smaller units are called as amino acids. So proteins are made up of smaller unit, that is called as what? Amino acid. Okay, so these amino acids should be present in our body. And how many types of these different types of amino acids are there? How many types? So total 20 different types of amino acids should be present in our body. And out of this 20, 8 are essential amino acid. 8 are essential amino acid means they are very important for our body. 8 are essential means they are very essential for our body. EAAS means essential amino acids. And those 8 essential amino acids are this. No need to learn this much, it's complicated for you. So just you remember that what is protein? Proteins are the polymers. Polymers means which are made up of smaller units. Smaller units, those are called as polymers. Okay, so polymers, those smaller units are what? These smaller units are what? These are amino acids. So proteins are made up of smaller units of which unit? Amino acid. And total how many amino acids are there? 20 amino acids are there. Okay, out of those 20 amino acids, 8 are essential for our body. Okay, so what is protein? Protein is a kind of nutrients. Which are found in our body in small units of amino acid. And there are 20 amino acids. Out of those, 8 are essential for our body. Okay, so this is the definition you have to remember. Once again I am telling you what is amino acid. What is protein? Protein is what? Is a kind of nutrient, one kind of nutrient which are made up of smaller units called as amino acid, and there are 20 amino acids found in our body, among which 8 are essentials. Okay, now what are the sources? Means from which food items will get protein in our body. Okay, and why protein are important for our body? Because they help in building our body, they keep our muscles strong, they repair our tissue. If we get injured, then these food items, protein helps the injured tissue or cell to repair it. So from which food items we get protein? We get protein means what? If I'll ask you what are the sources means from where we get. So from which food items, what are the sources of protein? So you can see here, fish, milk, pulses, different nuts, then chicken, egg, okay, and all these. So many means all non-veg item. Non-veg means non-vegetarian. Okay, non-vegetarian items: chicken, mutton, fish, egg, then pulses, milk. All these are what? All these are the sources of protein. Means from these food items we get the protein in our body. Okay, and protein helps in what? In building our body, in keeping our muscles, body muscles and organs strong and in proper condition. If our tissue get damages, then it repairs our tissue. Okay, so you can see here, pulses, soya beans, then grams, nuts, okay, cashew nut. All these are the sources of what? Protein. You can see here, it repair the damaged cells or build new ones. It build the new cells and repair the damaged tissue also. Okay, so once again from the beginning I am telling you what is protein. Protein is a kind of nutrients which are made up of smaller units called as amino acid, and total 20 amino acids are there. Out of those, 8 are essential amino acids, and proteins helps to build our body, keep our muscles strong and repair. You can see here, repair the damaged cells and build the new ones. New ones means new cells. And what are the sources of protein? There are various sources of protein. All the non-vegetarian items like fish, egg, chicken, mutton, then milk, nuts, pulses. Okay, all these are the sources of protein. Okay, so today we'll do up to this only. In the next class we'll discuss the other different types of nutrients. Okay, so see you in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention this part. You have to do this question. What are proteins? What are the sources of protein? Just now in detail we have discussed. So you'll do this one question about protein. Okay, so see you in the next class. Thank you.